there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse. And, this place looks really cool at night. I just logged in. This is where I took the screenshot of last episode. Also, I'd like to apologize. I thought everything looked good in that recording, and then I rendered it out, uploaded it, and it was really weird. So we're going back to the old method. I really like the way these arc lights make this look at night. It looks like that fake lighting, that blue hue, really makes it feel futuristic. There's a bunch of people online, 4 of us, and I'll respond in just a second. Typing and talking doesn't work with my brain. But anyway, I have the thing in the upper left corner. That's an FPS counter. I'm leaving it on for just a moment because I wanted to see how my frames got in this area. So yeah, we're not actually going to be working over here today. Although I really do like the way this looks. I like that you can kind of see it through... We're going to do this right now, buddy? You want a box? I'll do it. There we go. I like that you could sort of see it through there too. I think it looks really good. But anyway, we're not going to be working over here today. I just wanted to do a little walk around, see if everything's good. Last time I accidentally misrepresented what was happening over there. It looks like we got some cool building going on. This area is really coming together. The tower that's back there is actually Lycan's tower, so I apologize, Lycan, for misnaming the person who created it. It looks like this way we're getting a lot of lag. This way we've got... I'm not a huge lag expert in Creativerse. I mostly go off what I've been told, which is that LEDs, lighting blocks, animated blocks, and glass are the big uh-ohs for lag in Creativerse. Yeah, I don't know. This is coming together. This central terminal is looking pretty good. Rue threw a map into the Discord of all the tunnels that are underneath this area. We have tunnels that I think eventually the goal is to sort of have everything connected with these underground tunnels. And I've shown them off in a few episodes now. There's now a map, and it's they're really popping up everywhere, which is really cool. It seems like a lot of people are liking this idea. This build has slowly been coming together, and I really love the different blocks that they've been using. It's changed a few times. It's gotten, I think, a little bit bigger. It's sort of, I think it's, yeah, I think it's got a little bit bigger, a little bit closer to this Grand Central thing. Somebody, what is happening here? Oh, okay. That was weird. I guess we had an air block. I've never seen that before. This area is running pretty well. A couple people online. Anyway, yeah, I think this build has been moved a few times. Anyway, I just wanted to start over here in this area, wander around. It seems to be running pretty well right now, but we'll keep an eye on it. Anywho, up here, this is Steampunk Dino's build, I believe. This is what I was... this is who I mistaked for having the other build. This is a pretty cool little cruiser. Pretty cool. The green lighting with the galactic hulls that green lighting is looking really cool in here. Pretty nice. I think this is one of the first builds that was actually completed in this area, is this little hangar area. Wow, a hangar with a... Wowzers. Wowzers. Whatever that ship is doing, they're making money with it, huh? This is pretty swanky. Anyway, we're not going to be working over here today. I just wanted to start out over here. And, yeah, look at that. The rotating glass looks really good. He's got quite a view of this area. Wowzers. Wowzers. We are heading over to our castle. I want to do some work on that today, so I'll meet you guys over there. We are over here at the PvP Arena, which is a lot of fun. We only played it once, and it was super fun. A little bit weird due to some of the badges. If you guys didn't know, what's the hot Codex, right? You get these badges for completing stuff, and one of them, if you drop below 30% health, you activate heal, and it basically made it impossible to kill anyone. So we're gonna have to use stronger swords next time. But it was a lot of fun, and it works really well. And I've been working on this over here, which is just the place that you come into this area. I thought I might as well be grand, though. And we're working on this room today, which I boldly said last time that I was going to finish in this episode. Not sure that'll happen. But, yeah. This is where you come in. You teleport into here. And we're trying to make this a really big, grand room. And, yeah, so let's do that. We finished this, you know, section, which I think looks really good. I'm really happy with this section. I think it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. And this section here, I'm actually not really sure how big it's going to be. I sort of set aside these walls that kind of open up, and I think it's pretty good. And now it's a matter of actually decorating this room. Yeah, let's find the center point here. So the center of this room is this block, this line. So let's go all the way to the back here, and this block here I never use, so that's our center point. So, yeah, I have no plans for this room at all at the moment. I know I kind of want to keep this red and blue, because those are sort of the colors we're using for the two teams. I kind of want to keep that going throughout these two sides. What context that comes up in, I don't know. The roof, the floor, the walls, I don't know. I'm just going to start building, and hopefully it turns into something and I start coming up with ideas. Sometimes that's all I do. I just sort of go and hope that it works out. Let's be honest, that's most of my builds. Not a big planner, you know? Is what it is. I have decided to begin with the ceiling. The ceiling can make or break a room, I think. Yeah, I sort of thought, why don't we try some sort of design? So it's actually following the walls. They kind of have this design where they sort of go 3 and then 1. So you can see it actually lines up with the walls, which we'll see. We'll see. Had to clear out a little bit more space, but I'm thinking we'll do sort of something, a bigger version of this sort of roof, where you sort of have these, I guess oval is the correct term, but sort of these, you know, shaped ceiling that's sort of rounded in a square game. Although I guess we have columns in this game now. Man, this should, no, this look kind of weird as a column. I don't know. Yeah, we should, yeah, the ceiling. So yeah, I think if I finish the roof first, it'll be a lot easier to do other parts of the room. I don't know why I think that. I find with a lot of big builds, the ceiling is especially important. You know, floors can be very plain, whereas I think ceilings, if they're very plain, the room will look very plain. And I think if you have kind of an ornate ceiling, like this room here, I think is sort of made by the ceiling and the walls. And the walls are pretty nice. I don't know. I'm making the ceiling first. I don't know why. I'm talking like a car salesman here trying to sell you guys a ceiling. I'm just going to build it. You know, how about that? I'll just build it. You guys can look at it and judge whether or not I'm a fool for building it the way I did. I build rest of roof now. A little bit of time later, we've got some sort of a frame in place, if you will. What I'm thinking is to have the ceiling sort of roll down into the walls on either side. I think that could be pretty cool. I think I'm going to change up the walls to sort of mimic what the roof is doing, so it sort of bends back in. So we sort of almost have a rounded room, which I think will be kind of a cool, sort of different vibe than this room. It's, you know, quite a bit bigger and whatnot. I also kind of like this shape. So we're going to sort of bend the walls back in and sort of have the roof kind of roll down to meet them, almost like a turtle shell in sort of shape and stuff. I think it'll be pretty cool. We'll see if we can pull it off. I thought I would share with you the plan before I build it, because after I build it, and everyone's like, that doesn't quite look like what you described, just know that this is the moment when it all turned. Well, well, well. Here we are, alone at last. No, there's still a bunch of people on the server. There's, oh, okay. I was gonna say there's this little one next to QB down there. I guess I completed a Night's Watch. Cool. Okay. Anyway, I've got a little bit more structure to the build. I wanted to bring in this elderwood. I think it's such a gorgeous block, and I used it here, so I figured I would put it down there. I've also got sort of this arching roof. I've got some walls in, got a little pop of color. I'm actually really liking the shape of this room. I think it's pretty interesting. Yeah, Icy Tower. See you later if you're watching this video. This room's really, it's a good shape. I do want to get more of the log in, which will be at the back there, I think. And it's looking really good, so I'm happy with it. I'm going to try and finish out this section here. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. I want to get some lighting in there, because it's very dark in this room. It's going to be tough to light because it's so large. Probably going to have to do quite a bit of slabature in the ground. But anyway, I'm just going to keep working. I don't know how to do big projects like this in videos. I just give little updates, you know? Just gonna keep going. Well, I think I have a design, and yeah, here it is. It's an interesting sort of curve. It's not exactly what I was expecting, but I actually really like it. We're using some stairs. It's a bit weird. It's a bit jumbled, but it looks good. I've got some color in there, which is cool. I actually kind of dig it. It's got some lights in it. I'm curious to see how it transfers over to this side. We may need to do a few more things, but I think it's looking really good. They're chatting about the doors that I removed. Whoopsie. I'll answer in just a second, but yeah, I'm going to copy that over there in red, and we'll see how it looks. I'm going to fill in that gap too. The natural light really throws off our lights. So yeah, we may need to put some slabs in that last section somewhere, but that's not a huge deal. Anywho, here we go. Here we go. We got two sides of the roof, and it is busy. It is very busy, but we're talking about karaoke. Doing a karaoke Discord night on the Sloppy server. That would be a mess, but yeah, the roof's a little busy. I think the center is going to have to be pretty plain in comparison, but I do like the pops of color. I think those stripes are really nice. We are getting some lighting glitches, but those are going to happen, so, you know, that is what it is. Anywho, I am almost out of time to record today, unfortunately, but I would like to try and get a little bit more done. We've got these two back corners. I mirrored the stone lattice, and it's pretty spectacular looking. That's well, sorry. We were talking about John Williams in the chat. That's why the word spectacular came to mind. It's pretty good looking. I like having these two little panels. And then something in the middle. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm going to try and do it. We'll see in just a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That is how I want to finish off this hall. Where are these guys, man? They are just everywhere. That is how I want to finish off this hall. Look at that. That looks great sloped in like that. Whew. I think I'm going to raise it up perhaps one more so it's like even further above. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this ground. Let me know what you guys think. I could do maybe some seating, make this look almost like a church. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. If you have any suggestions for the rest of the ceiling, what I should do in the floor, let me know because I'd love to hear them. I'm thinking I might, it seems like a really easy place here to put some Colored blocks. What side is this? Red? Blue. Like right here, I think we could do more colored. And then we can put some lighting in. Well, this probably doesn't need lighting, but this is an easy place to add a splash of color that otherwise wouldn't be there. Yep, that looks pretty good. Hey, guy. Just chilling. Yeah, I think that looks good. Anyway, this place is coming along really well. We're definitely going to finish it up in the next episodes. Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. Subscribe for more, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao!